You know, at this point, I don't know what to really expect from Microsoft. You know, I do know that it's kind of an unfortunate situation where every year we go into the year and we kind of look at these type of things and say it's going to be Xbox's year, hooray! It's going to be Xbox's year. You know, clearly, it's one of those things that honestly kind of happens, and every year we look at this and we go, it's going to be the year of Xbox finally, you know, and then it doesn't happen, right? Like this year, right? Everybody was like, this is the year of Xbox. It's the year of Xbox. They've got so many games, so many games. It's you know, they're gonna destroy PlayStation. It's finally the year. You know, we all start coming out with all these lists of games. You know, it's gonna be, you know, Hellblade 2 and Indiana Jones and Forza Horizon 8 and you know, this game and that game, and then and then that doesn't happen. Okay. And we look at this and we just kind of shake our heads and, you know, we accept it. And I'm tired of accepting it, to be honest with you. So this latest line of acceptance that a lot of people are like, oh, I'm glad they're doing that, is Avowed apparently is delayed into 2025 according to a new report. Avowed is going to be delayed into 2025 according to a new report from The Verge. In the latest Notepad letter, they said that the game is being delayed slightly from fall 2024 to early 2025. And as for the reason, they say it has nothing to do with the game's development status. And I quote, I understand Avowed is in good shape. This is more a matter of wanting to give the game breathing room outside of a very busy period for Xbox Game Pass, he said. As of this, Obsidian has yet to even make official announcement of the delay. However, it's expected to come in the near future. Now, here's my thing, right? I'm looking forward to Avowed. You know, I think it looks cool, but it's a single-player RPG, you know, and it's something that's going to probably be, you know, take 15, 20 hours to complete. This is a totally different game, and people are like, yeah, you know, get it. It was supposedly going to release in November sometime. You know, Call of Duty is going to be October. So what's really, you know, stopping people from getting this? I mean, that's the real problem. You know, people that are defending this, it's like, oh, well, there's too many games. It's like, what? Right? Like, what for? We're in another situation where Microsoft promises first-party content. They say we're going to have 4 huge first-party exclusives a year, right? They say this every single time. They've been saying this for multiple years, and so far we haven't had one AAA first-party release this entire year. We got Hellblade 2, which was like that $40, you know, walking sim or whatever. It was about 5-6 hours to complete. Not a AAA in my opinion. So we're still waiting on that first AAA. It could be Indiana Jones. I don't know. But then you have people that'll throw Call of Duty in this mix and go like, well, Call of Duty. Like, give me a break. Microsoft has nothing to do with Call of Duty. You know, it's a multi-platform game. So obviously, a lot of people were really wanting to play. You know, I guess. Avowed, I was looking forward to it. It was supposed to come out in November. They accidentally leaked the release date earlier in the year, but now it's looking like Xbox gamers are going to have to wait till next year, according to this report. Obsidian is likely to announce a delay of game into early 2025. According to Windows Central as well, they can corroborate the report, as they've recently heard similar information from sources in contact with the team. The reasoning for the delay is not because of the current state of the game. Valve is in good shape, but a matter of scheduling. After Stalker 2's delay into November, in late July, Microsoft has decided to push Avowed back a bit further in order to spread out its new Xbox Game Pass releases in the holiday quarter. This will give the role-playing title some more room to breathe, as opposed to launching it at the same time as other big-name Game Pass titles like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Frostpunk 2, which I've never even heard of, Indiana Jones in a Great Circle. Here's the thing. Black Ops 6 is October. Indiana Jones is supposedly December. So what is, you know, really coming into November, aside from Stalker 2, which I don't give a damn about Stalker 2, to be honest with you. Like, that's a 3-month timed exclusive or whatever. Who cares? You know, it's sort of ridiculous that this is something that is happening yet again. So The specifics on Avowed's new release date are unknown, but we'll probably get some more information once Obsidian goes public with the news. In the meantime, we're going to have to wait even longer to get a hold of it, and that's a big problem. You know, obviously, they're probably going to talk about this and kind of get the word out or whatever, but this is my problem with this, right? And, you know, there's obviously, you know, many problems, but this creates a domino effect, right? So whatever was going to, you know, come out and whatever was going to end up being a late 2025 release now, maybe Fable, maybe Perfect Dark, maybe Clockwork Revolution, that is going to get pushed into 2026 now. And we still are waiting for these games that we're supposed to get once every quarter. You know, we're paying $250 a year now for Game Pass. And I think it's okay for people to want more from this company, you know? Like, it's okay to want more. Like, how can we have, you know, Game Pass and people are paying all this money for it? I mean, you're not even giving them the first-party equivalent of the $250. I realize that there's other games in there, but a lot of that stuff is just indie stuff or crap that nobody really wants to play anyway. So, you know, we're sitting here waiting for, you know, these new announcements and things, and, you know, that's one of those things that we're kind of looking at right now. Like, I am super pissed about this. You know, I know people are like, oh, well, I'm glad it's about... Like, I've seen people actually go, oh, I'm glad that it's delayed or whatever, you know? Like, to me, I'm not. You know, I don't think that it's a good thing to delay all this stuff. You look at Xbox in general, and, you know, Xbox is losing money. You know, their hardware is declining. This is a factual thing. And, you know, for the 3 months to end June 30th, gaming revenue was up, obviously, because of the acquisition. But without the acquisition, gaming revenue would have been down 4%. Xbox hardware revenue declined 42% year over year yet again. Xbox and content services revenue, which includes Game Pass, was up. The majority of the 58 points of net impact came from Activision Blizzard. So 58 of the 61 points was that. So speaking during a web call, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella claimed that its gaming division now has over 500 million monthly active users across platforms and devices. Now listen, here's the thing, as an Xbox fan, and I like Xbox, but it's like, Microsoft didn't earn these. These aren't 500 million people playing on Xbox. This is a company that has too much money for its own good, went out and bought Activision, and now they're counting Activision monthly active users as quote-unquote Xbox monthly active users. They didn't gain anything, right? When they're talking about reaching these billions of gamers, they aren't talking about, like, they're talking about these gamers that aren't already counted, right? So this is why this is complete and utter bullshit when you see this kind of stuff and when they announce it. Like every month, you know, Activision used to come out and go, you know, we had 450 monthly active users or whatever, right? That's what they used to say. And now it's like Microsoft just kind of snakes those, you know. Oh, and then people like clap for it. And I'm sitting there looking to myself thinking, you know, why are people, you know, clapping for this stuff, right? He went on to say, our content pipeline has never been stronger. We previewed a record 30 new titles at our showcase this quarter. 18 of them, such as Call of Duty Black Ops 6, will be available on Game Pass. Game Pass Ultimate subscribers can now stream games directly on devices they already have, including, as of last month, Amazon Fire TVs. Finally, we are bringing our IP to new audiences. Yeah, so, you know, we're going through all this type of stuff when it comes to Xbox, and for me, I'm just kind of looking at this thinking to myself, you know, it's so much kind of nonsense. They're kind of just blowing smoke up everybody's ass at this point, and it's frustrating to the extreme, right? Because I know, like, I used to be real, like, super hardcore Xbox and try to defend them and stuff, but to see people defend delays and this, and, you know, games going on everything else, you know, it is frustrating because we were promised certain things, you know, which is a big first-party game every quarter. And we've been hearing this promise now multiple times for multiple years. And we have yet to have it. We heard this was the year. We heard last year was the year, right? And so far, none of the years have been the year. So, you know, maybe it'd be best if they got rid of the hardware at this point. Who knows? Because they obviously can't do anything to keep, fans actually excited. And I'm talking true fans of the console, not this hybrid nonsense. But, anyway, I digress. Let me know what you guys think down below. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.